Welcome, digital artists! I'm Galia from AI Creative Tools, and today we're going to explore consistent characters in Ideogram. First, I'll explain how it works, and then I'll show you what I've managed to create so far and share some practical tips. Now we are in Ideogram, and here's the character creation tool. To use this feature without limitations, you need the Plus subscription plan. As you see, I've already played with it a bit, but the basics come first. You can create your character from a camera photo, from an uploaded image, or from one of your Ideogram creations. You can use other people's creations to make your characters as well, like this. But we don't need it now. Okay, we'll use an uploaded image. Just drag the one you like here. Now you can press on these three dots to edit character mask, meaning the area of character's face that is considered as reference. As you see, we have a bit of jacket here, and we actually don't want it. We can use the eraser and the brush tools to manage it. Like this. We don't need her neck as well. By the way, you should know that character consistency in Ideogram works only for people. It doesn't work with animals or objects because Ideogram can't detect the face of them. But still, if we drag a cat, we will see this sign, face not detected. But I've already played a bit with this black cat, and I've managed to create it walking. Yes, the cat is walking. It's a very simple prompt. And as you see, I didn't mention anything about this cat, the color or the eyes, anything. It detected it enough. But the templates, here are the templates, they don't work with it. Only simple prompts, the prompts that you write. You should also know that you can use only one image as a reference for your character. If you try to add another image, the AI will ask you if you want to replace the original. Let's say that we don't want. What about an image that contains several images of one character? A similar example that we used in the video about character consistency in Midjourney. Let's try to do that. Yes, we want to replace it. As you can see, only one character is selected now. Let's make some experiments to see what difference it makes and what can we do with it. Okay, our images are done. If you remember, for the first 4 images, I used both images as reference. I've selected both of them. For the next images, I've used just the girl on the right, and for the last 4 images, I've used just a girl on the left, if I remember correctly. Frankly speaking, I don't see too much of a difference. Anyway, you can see that character consistency is quite impressive in this tool. By the way, this image was originally created in Midjourney. Now let's see what Ideogram can do with its native image. Here it is. I'd say much more impressive. And now let's explore what this interface elements can do. This first upload image button is doing this. If you upload an image here, you are offered to make it a character reference instead of your reference, a style reference, we'll talk about it a little bit later, or you can describe this image, maybe to get some text elements from this prompt that Ideogram will give you. Otherwise, it offers you to send it to the canvas and play with it a bit there. In my opinion, this function is a bit useless in this character section, so we'll skip it for now. We can choose Ideogram version, and we are using the latest. I think that it's the best way. We can play with aspect ratio if it's needed. You can also pick a style from here. The basic styles are auto, based on what you've written in your prompt, realistic for photos, and fiction for all non-photo images. Also, Ideogram recently added this wide library of styles, but in my opinion, a lot of things are missing here. For example, where is Ideogram anime style? Or maybe something from Kawaii, or something else more suitable for characters. I've tried these styles just a bit, so maybe I'll change my opinion later and I will say that these are beautiful. But for now, I don't think that they're really usable for characters. I've also played with my styles, and I'd say that it's an interesting one. I've created just one. You can make your own style from your images. These images were created in Ideogram from Ideogram images. You can add up to 3 images, either from your creations or from your computer. And this is how I've managed to create this style. When you pick it, it just automatically adds here, and it will be used as style reference for your image. Next, here's Magic Prompt. Magic Prompt is a special Ideogram feature which enhances the prompt you have written. If you turn it on, all the 4 images produced will be with the enhanced prompt. If you turn it off, then only your original prompt will be used. If you make auto, from my experience, it's just like creating 2 images from your original prompt and 2 images from the enhanced prompt. But every image you've created anyway contains your original prompt as well as the magic prompt. You can change the visibility of your images, public or private. You can do it when you have Plus subscription plan or higher. Also, there are templates. Templates are ready presets and they contain already written prompt, like this. You can make changes to this prompt, it's fully customizable, or you can just generate the image as is. Let's generate some. When the images are ready, you will most probably see that Ideogram is struggling a bit when we are creating a photo from a cartoon illustration or vice versa. But frankly speaking, any AI has issues with it, so sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So here's what we've got. As you see, the character consistency is rather solid, but it differs from image to image. Now it's time to see what I've managed to create so far. From all my untitled characters, let's pick this one. This is based on a photo, so it's a little bit different from what we've already seen. As you see, the consistency is nice, but once again, the AI is struggling when we're making cartoon images from a photo. Yes, it's struggling a bit. It looks like this. Then another photo. I would say the consistency is wonderful. And by the way, this reference image was made in Midjourney, while this one was made in Ideogram itself. So I would say that there is no difference. And once again, cartoonish images are not good enough, unfortunately. But the face, the similarity is just outstanding. And actually we can see that Ideogram is turning this face. It's not just like the same facial expression, the same angle, the same glance. It's a little bit different anyway. Now to the cartoon images. Here, as you see, I've played a bit with templates, with prompts, with styles, and so on. This is a good example because here I just started with a very simple prompt, a woman holding a cat. And I would say that consistency is not good enough because this girl is not very similar to this one. Yes, the hair is different, maybe there's something in the eyes, but these eyes are brown, and the illustration style is very different as well. Here I've added the complete appearance description of this girl. A French girl with green eyes and short, curly, brown hair. Now the images look much more similar to the original. But I'd say that the expression is even too similar. These were from templates, and I would say that these are best photorealistic results which I've managed to get from this illustration. This one particularly I like. In these images, I was trying to use the realistic style and the prompt saying that it's a photo, it's a photorealistic image. But anyway, as you see, these are not photorealistic enough. And this was my attempt with styles. Okay, maybe it's similar to the style, and maybe it's even similar to the lady, but I wouldn't say that it's beautiful, I'm sorry. Lastly, I want to show you what I managed to make from my own photo. These were made with a simple prompt, these from a template, these from an inbuilt style, and these from a style that I made myself from the images that I created in Ideogram. Once again, the similarity is almost always on high level, but still for me the main minus of Ideogram is lack of control and predictability in managing styles. If I don't use an inbuilt style, and unfortunately I don't like the inbuilt styles for now, I'm really struggling trying to explain to this AI what particular style I want. Hopefully, in future, it will be much easier to manage. All in all, I think that the best way to create consistent characters in Ideogram is actually the simplest. Start with a strong original image. And this image should be solid not only for the character itself, but also for the style, as Ideogram tends to repeat the style from the reference image more or less closely, and it seems like the best approach to style management. Then manually write your prompts, adding as many details as you like. And don't overcomplicate with templates or inbuilt styles. They can ruin your style consistency immediately. This way you can create a whole collection of images of your character in different poses with different emotions and then use it in any creative project. Here's a quick summary of what we've learned. You can recreate reliably only people. Animals, objects, vehicles are still questionable. They don't have faces. The similarity to the original is very strong, but still there's a lack of control over styles. Also, same as other AI tools, Ideogram struggles to create a photo from a cartoon illustration and vice versa. The amount of reference images is limited to one. The available features for character creation are styles and templates. And in order to get full access to character creation in Ideogram, you should have the Plus subscription plan or higher. That's all for now. We've recently released a lot of AI character-related guides. You can find the links in the description. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.